You know, there are certain words, no matter how much I try to spell right, it seems like whenever I write, I get them wrong. One of those words is February. Listen, can we just get rid of the silent R in February? It makes no sense. You know, we can't get rid of it. You know why? Big Dictionary. Big Dictionary controls everything. I mean, come on. Why do we have 3 different spellings of the word to? I know what you're saying. Well, because people need to know what version of the... No, they don't. Listen to me. If I'm talking to you and I say I'm going to the store, you immediately know which version of to I'm speaking of without having to see it. Words are just symbols that reflect the way we speak, and when we speak, we just say to. If I say, the two of you come here, you don't look at me and say, do you mean also? Do you mean the number 2? No, you just know what version 2 I'm speaking. It's all a conspiracy. The brainiacs, the people who control Big Dictionary, want us to feel stupid. They want to correct us whenever they can. They create bizarre, weird rules such as silent letters for no other purpose than making us feel dumb and making them feel superior. Let's start spelling words phonetically. That makes a lot more sense. Psychiatrist, are you kidding me? Well, hello there, old man Kelley here. Jeff to my friends. You can call me Jeff. Well, rock and roll's dead. It's officially dead. It's gone. It's over. Put a fork in it. Bury it in the ground. Put up a tombstone. Throw away all your music. It's over. What am I talking about? Well, I know people have said that for the last 50 years. There's been certain points where people said rock and roll's dead. Back in the 70s, when image became more important than actual talent, that might have been when people said rock and roll was dead, but that wasn't it. In the 90s, when the Rolling Stones were selling Windows operating systems, remember that? Was that when rock and roll died? No, it wasn't. Rock and roll died this year, and I'm going to explain how. Bubble Witch 3, a silly game that you play on your phone. I saw a commercial for it the other day. The music playing, Iggy Pop. Iggy Pop, one of the last rebels in rock and roll, is selling Bubble Witch 3. Hey, that's the point where you gotta say it's done, right? It's over. I'm a big rock guy, but Iggy Pop selling Bubble Witch 3. Well, it's Super Bowl weekend. Tomorrow is the big game, and a lot of you are going to be sitting in front of your TV sets, eating food that's bad for you, drinking liquids that affect your brain and motor movements, and cheer on a team that, well, why? Why are you cheering on the team? Is it because you bet money on the game? If so, you probably have a problem there, but if no money is on the line, then why are you rooting on a team? Look, and I'm not holier than thou. I've been there. I've watched sports and I've allowed myself to get angry. I've allowed myself to get overjoyed with a victory. I've been so mad I could barely talk by a bad performance by my local team. But as I get older, I just find this whole thing ridiculous. I mean, I like watching sports for the sport itself these days, but not about winning and losing. Look, you allow yourself to have an emotional attachment to a team that has nothing to do with you at all. People live and die with sports teams, and that's... As I get older, I have a hard time putting that all together. And like I said, I've been there. I was that way. But here's the deal. No matter who wins the game or who loses the game, you still have to go to work Monday morning. I think I'm going to start a new segment on Old Man Kelley called What's Wrong with This Picture? It's about movies that just don't make any sense. I'm one of those guys that I can't get out of my head. When I watch a movie, I gotta say, well, that's just stupid. Why did this happen? It just doesn't make a lick of sense. See, when you watch a movie, you're supposed to have a thing called suspension of disbelief. You're supposed to shut off that logical part of your brain and just let the movie flow over you. But as I get older, I find it harder and harder to do that. And I'm going to start out this new segment with one of the easiest ones in the world to pick on, and that's Star Wars Episode 1. What was it called again? The Force Awakens? Why was Anakin's mother kept a slave? The whole point of him turning into Darth Vader hinges on the fact that his mother was kept a slave, but it doesn't make any sense. The Jedis go, they find him, and he's got this unusual amount of metachlorians, whatever that is. So they use a pod race to buy him, to get him away from his slave owners or whatever. But tell him, sorry, can't take your mom, but you're going with us. Why? You're the freaking Jedi! Surely you had to know this was going to backfire. And when he was growing up and he was going to be the supreme chosen one or whatever Anakin was going to become, you didn't think it was sensible to let him go see his mom once in a while or give him a few bucks to see if he can buy his mom out of slavery? It just made no sense. It's things like that bug me. See, this is what it's like being Jeff. I go through things like this. I can't watch a movie without thinking, God, that makes me angry. Just put a little common sense into screenwriting. Am I getting too angry over a stupid thing like a movie? Does this go back to sports? That I'm putting too much emotion into something that just doesn't matter? I don't know. I take filmmaking a bit seriously. And I like things to... Thank you for watching my show this week. I appreciate it. It's too cold to go outside for a walk today, so I'm just going to sit inside and eat food that's bad for me and possibly drink liquids that affect my brain. Bye.